The world is watching as Iran and Israel, two powerful Middle Eastern nations, move from years of shadow conflict to open military confrontation. Their rivalry is rooted in deep political and ideological differences, now intensified by advanced military technology and nuclear ambitions. This conflict threatens not just the region but global stability. Energy supplies, economies, and international security are all at risk. Iran's missile power faces off against Israel's cutting-edge air defenses, with each side's moves shaping the future of warfare. For Israel, Iran's nuclear ambitions are an existential threat. For Iran, its programs are a shield against hostile neighbors. The cycle of action and reaction has made de-escalation nearly impossible, pushing both nations toward direct conflict. As we explore the strategies and stakes, remember, this is more than a military standoff. It's a geopolitical struggle with global consequences. Iran has built the Middle East's largest missile arsenal, over 2,000 ballistic missiles, making it a regional powerhouse in terms of missile capability and reach. Missiles have become the backbone of Iran's defense strategy, forming the core of its military doctrine and national security planning. Lacking a modern air force and advanced fighter jets, Iran relies on its missile forces to project power, deter adversaries, and compensate for its aerial shortcomings. These missiles allow Iran to target enemies from afar, striking deep into hostile territory without risking pilots or expensive aircraft. Its arsenal ranges from short-range rockets, ideal for nearby threats and rapid response, to advanced ballistic missiles capable of traveling thousands of kilometers at supersonic speeds, reaching targets across the region and beyond. Some of these missiles are guided and highly maneuverable, designed to evade sophisticated air defenses and increase the chances of striking their targets. However, their true effectiveness remains under scrutiny, as real-world performance can differ from military claims and propaganda. Surrounded by powerful rivals and foreign military bases, Iran sees its missile arsenal as the great equalizer, forcing adversaries to think twice before launching any attack, knowing retaliation could be swift and far-reaching. A large and diverse stockpile allows Iran to sustain a prolonged conflict if necessary, launching waves of missiles to overwhelm even the most advanced defenses, turning sheer quantity into a strategic advantage that few can match. Yet each missile is valuable. Iran must choose its targets carefully, balancing the need for deterrence with the risk of depleting its arsenal too quickly. The most advanced and precise weapons are conserved for high-value strikes, reserved for moments that could shift the balance of power. Early in the conflict, Iran launched many missiles in rapid succession, demonstrating its capability and resolve. But soon the pace slowed, a sign of strategic calculation, not weakness, as Iran adapts to the evolving battlefield. Iran is playing a long game, preserving its arsenal for critical moments and future escalations, signaling its readiness for a drawn-out confrontation that could last months or even years, if necessary. This careful management underscores Iran's commitment to a sustained strategic struggle, one where patience, planning, and missile power are central to its survival. Israel counters Iran's missile threat with a sophisticated multi-layered air defense system. The Iron Dome intercepts short-range rockets, protecting cities from frequent attacks by groups like Hamas and Hezbollah. For high-flying ballistic missiles, Israel relies on the Arrow system, co-developed with the US, which intercepts threats outside Earth's atmosphere. The Arrow boasts a success rate over 90%, but each interceptor costs around $2 million, a heavy financial burden. With limited interceptors, Israel must prioritize. Not every missile is shot down. Defense systems calculate trajectories. Missiles headed for unpopulated areas are often allowed to land, conserving resources. This triage ensures that only genuine threats to population centers or strategic sites are intercepted. Israel's approach balances technological prowess with hard choices, maintaining a shield that must last through sustained conflict. The result, a defense that's effective but not invulnerable. Both Iran and Israel face tough choices. Every missile and interceptor counts. In this high-stakes environment, every decision can tip the balance, and the margin for error is razor-thin. Iran's long-range missiles are limited and irreplaceable, so each launch is calculated for maximum impact and psychological effect. Iranian commanders must weigh the value of every strike, knowing that once a missile is fired, it cannot be replaced quickly, if at all. After an initial barrage, Iran shifted to fewer, more targeted strikes, conserving its arsenal for critical moments. This approach is designed to keep adversaries guessing, while maintaining the ability to respond to future threats. Israel, meanwhile, grapples with the high cost and limited supply of arrow interceptors. Each interceptor is a precious resource, and the decision to use one is never taken lightly. At $2 million per shot, Israel can't afford to intercept every missile. Defense is reserved for the most dangerous threats. The military must constantly assess which incoming missiles pose the greatest risk to lives and infrastructure. Advanced systems instantly predict where missiles will land. Those headed for open ground are ignored to save resources. This real-time analysis is crucial for making split-second decisions under pressure. This battlefield triage is essential, ensuring protection for cities and key sites while stretching limited assets. The goal is to shield civilians and vital infrastructure, even as resources are stretched thin. Both sides are locked in a strategic chess match, each move shaped by scarcity and the need for long-term endurance. Every action is measured, with leaders constantly adapting to the evolving situation. The result? A conflict defined by careful calculation, not reckless escalation. In this environment, patience and precision are just as important as firepower. Israel isn't just defending, it's striking deep inside Iran to cripple its nuclear program. Precision attacks target facilities like Natanz, sending a clear message: Israel can reach Iran's most sensitive sites. Achieving air superiority, Israel first disables Iranian air defenses, then strikes with precision, projecting power far from home. Beyond infrastructure, Israel reportedly targets key scientists, aiming to disrupt Iran's nuclear expertise. Yet Iran's scientific community is resilient. Removing individuals slows progress but rarely stops it. The goal: delay Iran's nuclear timeline, buying time and deterring further development. For Israel, a nuclear-armed Iran is unacceptable. These strikes are preemptive, not just retaliatory. Each attack escalates the conflict, raising the stakes for both nations. Deep beneath a mountain near the city of Qom lies Fordo, Iran's most fortified and secretive nuclear facility. Hidden from view and protected by layers of rock, Fordo is a symbol of Iran's determination to shield its nuclear ambitions from the outside world. Built after other sites proved vulnerable to sabotage and airstrikes, Fordo's underground location makes it nearly impervious to conventional attack. Its depth and reinforced structure are designed to withstand even the most advanced munitions. Experts believe Fordo is where Iran could enrich uranium to weapons-grade levels, making it the ultimate insurance policy for its nuclear program. The facility is heavily guarded, with advanced security and constant surveillance. Israel's bunker-buster bombs can't reach Fordo. Only the US possesses the massive ordnance penetrator, a weapon specifically designed to destroy deeply buried targets like this. Yet the US is reluctant to get directly involved, leaving Israel without a clear military option against Fordo. This strategic gap has fueled intense debate among Western allies. Iran claims to move nuclear material to secret sites, further complicating any attack plans and making it even harder for adversaries to know what's really happening underground. Fordo's survival gives Iran a strategic edge, ensuring its nuclear program endures even under threat. The facility stands as a deterrent, a warning to those who might consider a strike. For Israel and the West, Fordo is a major obstacle. Its destruction would set Iran back years, but its protection keeps the world guessing about Iran's true capabilities. As long as Fordo stands, Iran holds a powerful card in this high-stakes conflict, shaping the balance of power in the region and keeping the world on edge. What does victory mean for each side? For Israel, it's the permanent, verifiable end of Iran's uranium enrichment. No loopholes, no nuclear threat. This would reshape the Middle East, stripping Iran of its leverage and reducing regional instability. Achieving this requires immense international pressure and the credible threat of force. Iran, meanwhile, insists on its right to enrich uranium for peaceful purposes, a matter of sovereignty and national pride. Victory for Iran means preserving its nuclear program, maintaining its missile deterrent, and being recognized as a regional power. These goals are fundamentally opposed, making compromise nearly impossible. The result, a diplomatic deadlock, with both sides unwilling to yield on their core demands. The Iran-Israel conflict is a dangerous stalemate. Both sides are strong, but neither can win outright. Iran's missiles are checked by Israel's defenses. Israel's air power is challenged by Iran's hardened sites. The core dispute over Iran's nuclear program remains unresolved, fueling ongoing hostility. Decades of mistrust make compromise difficult, any concession risks being seen as weakness. International mediators are crucial, offering creative solutions and facilitating dialogue. A possible path: strict international oversight of Iran's nuclear program, balancing Israel's security with Iran's rights. Without such diplomacy, the risk of a wider, catastrophic war grows. The stakes, regional stability, global security, and countless lives, are too high for inaction. Only through careful negotiation and international cooperation can peace become possible. The world watches, hoping leaders will step back from the brink.